The following contest is the Women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. And now, let the War Games begin! Introducing first, from the Red Light District, Ventura, the Demon!
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match, where you'll soon be outnumbered.
If this situation is intimidating her, she's not showing it. She looks determined to prove that the numbers game doesn't mean a thing.
A lovely sentiment, but the cold hard truth is she's gonna quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
She is approaching this War Games cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to settle their differences. If it can't be solved here, it can't be solved anywhere.
Oh, there's the old. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Turning the tables. Look at this. Snap suplex. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Ooh. Boom! And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Oh, strong impact.
Goodness gracious. This is all about incapacitating your opponent, about keeping them at bay before it's time to officially put them away.
All that steel's definitely one way to incapacitate someone, Saxton.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Countdown's on and get ready, because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Evades their offense.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about... Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Canadian Destroyer.
And that...
She won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon.
Big forearm. Freed from the cage, and now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
She did her homework there.
Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
Bulldog!
Countdown underway. The odds are out to no longer be even. He must be shooting through that leg now. A huge target on the knee after that.
And lock the base up.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
On the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match.
And here we go. Boston Crab, no more. I guess she plans that in.
Oh, boy. Here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in? STF locked in. She won't fake it.
Looking for a way out. She frees herself into an arm drag takedown. Big forearm. Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
Left arm. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission.
Looking to find an escape.
Provide 6-10. Sleeper hold.
A little right hands, and then creates space and separation. She adjusts it and reverses it.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Left arm track. Wiggles free. Nicely done.
Well-delivered suplex. A series of brutal kicks to the body.
Uh-oh, we know what's next. The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here. Oh, stop. Kick. Nasty kick.
A slingshot Arabian press. No. Aggressive counter.
Falling to the earth with nothing to break your fall. That's a costly mistake.
Takes a big clean hit from the table.
Twisting the body.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen from that decision. It's the double combo, Saxton.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but I have no earthly idea why.
She has her target weighed and measured. Accurate roundhouse. She's going to try it again.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered. That might just do it.
Shot into the cover.
Oh, grief, this is chaotic. Come on, bro.
Boom, what an uppercut.
Foot to the belly.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings. Ascending the War Games cage, no idea what her plan can be.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Staying high above the ring, the only question is to what end?
Risking it all with a daring leap from the top and suffering the consequences.
Again, sky high, punishing impact.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
This battle rages on.
It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Watch out. German suplex. She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. soul into this. Could do it!
Oh, goodness. Wait, yep, looking for the submission.
Impressive display of power.
Submission.
Fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting. What a double axe handle. She anticipated that one.
Up and, knee right to the spine.
And she will set up for a second time. Tremendous series of scratching and clawing. This could be it.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Oh no! The counter clutch. Digging it in as deep as possible.
Not sure. We got a cover.
Here are your winners.
Two teams have just come out on the other side of an absolute war, but only one can say they survived War Games.
Throughout the course of this match, we saw a dramatic power struggle play out inside the cage. It was brutal. It was grueling. But in the end, there was only one team left standing.
What a win. They will never forget this moment.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
All right. I love this guy.
Introducing first, from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 208 pounds, Gary!
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it? Or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions.
Here we go, guys.
And from Bogota, Colombia, weighing in at 272 pounds, Neil the Wrecker.
You can just see the confidence in his eyes. He knows that the numbers will be in their favor tonight, and he has faith in his team to be the victors in this war.
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
It all comes down to this. Do they have the strength, the ruthlessness to succeed at War Games?
I hope you're ready, gentlemen. because War Games are now officially underway.
Brace for impact, everybody. This match is sure to create a rarely seen level of bedlam and destruction.
Nothing pushes the envelope of in-ring mayhem like a War Games match. Oh, knee to the breadbasket. Very measured elbow drop.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Boom, what a right.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as unloading.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Going up, uh-oh. Throwing down punches and counters out.
Watch the quickness on this.
Into the snap suplex.
With the lariat. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
He's got that determined look now. He just barely dodges.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Big back body drop.
What elevation. Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an...
From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Corey, I understand how planning ahead for a match like War Games can seem like an exercise in futility, but is there anything you think either of these teams, or possibly both, have in mind here?
Other than winning? I'm sure both teams have talked about how to deal with the numbers disadvantage when it falls on them. Talk strategy before and after the match officially begins. A lot of big picture stuff, I'm sure.
Look at this.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
He's entered a state of distress now.
He's got to boost up his levels of aggression at this point.
Nice back rotation suplex.
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now. Arm wringer.
Apply. Well, that came to an end with an abrupt punch.
Total disregard as he deposits him onto the metal platform.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Not the position you want to be in right now.
Face first.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little. Stiff elbow will break down. Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
Took him out of the knee.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Scoop slam.
Kick to the gut. Sent flying over to the other ring.
Burning hammer. Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
There he goes, right into the corner. Unloading.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Hits him with the counter.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
And well-timed maneuver there. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. Back body drop. You see the height on that?
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Oh, just turn that around.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling. Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Broken up with a savage headbutt.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy. Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary?
Sent him clear into the other ring. Oh, brutal.
forearm. And he keeps his focus on an attack to that area.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Check your face out.
Ooh, disrespectfully earning that sign.
Look at this, he just tossed him out.
Strong knee connects. Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now? Look out!
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately. Blackjack!
Face first.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
Clearly knows the damage that has been done with the opposing team's numbers advantage, and knows that bringing in a weapon can be the ultimate equalizer.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring. I can't even wrap my head around what kind of crazy person jumps off the cage like that. Oh no! Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Face first!
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this.
He's all the way up to the top, and this can only end so many ways. None of them great.
Don't do it!
Bang! Oh, good Lord.
The force in which that landed.
Oh, here it comes!
Oh, whippersnapper.
And that can be all.
Lining it up.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Can there be frustration mounting in these competitors, knowing it's going to take more to win this one?
You can't let those feelings seep into your psyche. You have to keep your focus.
Ooh, right to the face. Down on the windpipe. No, 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 no! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
An absolute leap. Uh-oh is right.
Package pile driver.
Can he put this one away? The WWE Universe is pouring one.
He wants it one more time.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Body rocking,
Followed immediately by a big elbow.
this could be the chance he was looking for. Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme.
Flying. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
Belly to belly. Armbar.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in.
Look out.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Oh, stop sign to the noggin.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you. You can't prepare your face for that.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
Able to get out of the way.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game.
Correction, Cole. We have ourselves a War Games.
Pull out a big move. Oh, man.
And that's what we call the tree of woe position, folks.
From behind. Has him up for the power slam. Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this war game structure.
He's waiting for no time. Get ready to raise his hand. Huge turning point right here. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. German suplex. No. For the love of God.
Taking it to the top of the cage and defying all of gravity on the way down.
Could be the biggest tide turner of this whole match.
Big kick to the gut. And we see the attention being put in the torso area.
He's able to fend off the attack.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Oh, what a clothesline.
Here's his window. Will he take advantage?
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here are your winners.
That was quite the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what War Games is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates, and hopefully coming out on top when all is said and done.